comes as scientists officially confirm that an El Niño weather event has begun.
There was a 60% chance that El Nino, its warmer counterpart in
Scientists for
July
months have been speculating, growing in confidence that an El Nino event, which happens naturally every 2 to 7 years, or it'll run possibly till next spring, and it will have a significant range of impacts around the
few
world,
months, from
including
May
up
to
global
July,
temperatures next
we
year
have
to
a
record
60%
levels.
chance. This likelihood will increase to 70% if we look at the period from July to August. And
have you ever witnessed a temperamental child swing their moods in a blink? Like an unexpected downpour on a sunny day? That's the closest you can get to understanding El Nino, a weather phenomenon that ruffles the life of our entire planet. But what is this child truly, and why is it so volatile? What if I told you it is more potent and more significant to our daily lives than you could have ever imagined? On the western coast of South America, Mother Nature has a child, whom the Peruvian fisherman named El Nino. Like many children, it shows up when we least expect it, around Christmas. When El Nino decides to have a field day, it stirs up ocean currents and warms the waters of the Pacific Ocean. Which sounds rather harmless, doesn't it? But don't be fooled, this child is more powerful than it seems. Can you imagine what can happen when a child gets control over the oceans and thereby our climate? Torrential rains are unleashed in some places, scorching droughts in others. Wildfires ravage vast stretches of land. El Niño, the tiny tyrant of our climate, chuckles as it plays with its toy globe. So, is it just destruction that El Niño brings with it? Or is there something else behind this phenomenon we should understand? Maybe El Niño is not a whimsical tyrant, but a warning, a wake-up call from Mother Nature. El Nino, though seeming like a simple, playful child, is a complex weather phenomenon that continues to baffle scientists. But what if the key to understanding and adapting to this phenomenon could be right in front of us? In the natural world, creatures have an astonishing ability to adapt to the most extreme conditions. Perhaps there are lessons we can learn from them. What secrets could Mother Nature reveal if we looked closer? Over the years, mankind has shown remarkable resilience in the face of Mother Nature's whims. We've learned to adapt, to survive, and to thrive in the most adverse conditions. But will it be enough to stand up to such a volatile child? Now you must be wondering, what really is El Nino? The name may seem playful and innocent, but don't be fooled. This child is more than what meets the eye. At its core, El Nino is a vast body of warmer than average sea surface temperatures that forms in the Pacific Ocean, specifically near the equator. But what does a warmer ocean have to do with our weather, you might ask? Well, ocean temperatures have a direct impact on weather patterns worldwide. When ocean temperatures rise, it sets off a cascade of climatic changes. Warm water evaporates more readily, contributing to increased cloud formation and, in turn, more rain. But, it doesn't stop at rain. This shift in temperature disrupts the atmospheric circulation pattern. The usual trade winds that blow from east to west weaken, even reverse direction. This change, though seemingly trivial, ripples out, affecting weather across the globe. Droughts in Australia, intense rain in Peru, warmer winters in Canada, weaker monsoons in India. It seems like our little El Nino is an artist, splashing the canvas of our Earth with unexpected weather patterns. Intriguing, isn't it? El Nino events occur irregularly, roughly every 2 to 7 years, and can last anywhere from 9 months to 2 years. The most intense El Niño of the 20th century occurred in 1997. 1998 causing estimated damages of $35, $45 billion and claiming approximately 23,000 lives worldwide. But despite its chaotic manifestations, El Niño is not a villain. It is a natural part of our Earth's climate system, a child of the oceans and atmosphere born from their complex interactions. It's a phenomenon that demands our understanding, respect, and most importantly, our response. So now you might wonder, how do we respond to something so volatile yet integral to our planet's climate system? So how do we react to something as unpredictable yet crucial as El Niño? A puzzle that keeps scientists, policymakers, and the public equally captivated. But fear not, we are not entirely at its mercy. Through the tireless efforts of meteorologists and climate scientists worldwide, we've made significant strides in predicting El Niño events. Sophisticated models and simulations help us foresee these oceanic tantrums, sometimes months in advance. But prediction is just the first step. What do we do once we know El Niño is on its way? Let's embark on a journey around the world and see how different communities prepare for the arrival of El Niño. In places like Australia, where El Niño often brings drought, farmers are turning to drought-resistant crops. Agricultural scientists are working tirelessly to develop new varieties of staple crops like wheat and maize that can thrive in dry conditions. In countries like Peru, where El Niño tends to bring floods, infrastructure is being built or modified to withstand the onslaught of water. Houses on stilts, raised roads, effective drainage systems, all engineering marvels designed to withstand El Niño's fury. In forested areas at risk of wildfires, controlled burning is implemented to remove excess vegetation. This proactively minimizes the potential fuel for catastrophic fires, reducing the risk of uncontrollable blazes when El Niño comes knocking. But all of these efforts are not just about reactive measures. They are about communities coming together, learning about the forces of nature that affect them, and planning for the future. This is about resilience, adaptability, and the indomitable human spirit. El Niño, this enigmatic child of the sea and the atmosphere, reminds us of our place within the grand tapestry of life on Earth. It teaches us the importance of respect, adaptability, and preparedness in the face of nature's caprices. But what if I told you that El Niño has a sister, La Niña, with her own unique impact on our global climate system? Curious? If you wish to uncover the story behind La Niña and how its presence can transform everything you thought you knew about our climate, join me in the upcoming video.